128 Civics Questions for U.S. Citizenship Interview. Random order, easy answers. What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain? American Revolution. When did all women get the right to vote? After World War I. Who elects U.S. senators? Citizens from their state. What is one way Americans can serve their country? Vote. What is the form of government of the United States? Republic. Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks. War in Iraq. What part of the federal government writes laws? U.S. Congress. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Who appoints federal judges? The President. What was the Great Depression? Longest economic recession in modern history. Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War? To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States? Citizens. Name two promises that new citizens make in the Oath of Allegiance. Obey the laws of the United States. Be loyal to the United States. Why is it important to pay federal taxes? Required by law. The Civil War had many important events. Name one. Lincoln was assassinated. How long do Supreme Court justices serve? For life. Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one. Writer of the Declaration of Independence. What are three rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of religion. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States? Communism. Name one power that is only for the federal government. Print paper money. The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean? Self-government. Name 3 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day, Memorial Day, Labor Day. How many seats are on the Supreme Court? 9. Name your U.S. representative. Answers will vary. To find your U.S. representative, please visit. The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name 1. Freedom. What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain? Declaration of Independence. What is Independence Day? The country's birthday. The executive branch has many parts. Name 1. President. Name 1 power of the president. Vetoes bills. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? Louisiana. George Washington is famous for many things. Name 1. Father of our country. What does the Bill of Rights protect? The basic rights of Americans. Why is the Electoral College important? It decides who is elected president. Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators? To more closely follow public opinion. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military? The President. What are 2 examples of civic participation in the United States? Vote, run for office. The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document? Declaration of Independence. The President of the United States is elected for how many years? 4 years. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Name the 3 branches of government. Congress, President, and the courts. What did the Civil Rights Movement do? Fought to end racial discrimination. What is the economic system of the United States? Capitalism. Why did the United States enter World War I? To support the Allied powers. What founding document was written in 1787? U.S. Constitution. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Answers will vary. To find your state's U.S. senators, please visit. Some states have more representatives than other states. Why? Because they have more people. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one. Freed the slaves. When did all men get the right to vote? After the Civil War. What is Memorial Day? A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War? To stop the spread of communism. Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one. U.S. diplomat. Name one power that is only for the states. Give a driver's license. What is the supreme law of the land? U.S. Constitution. Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one. One of the writers of the Federalist Papers. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any citizen can vote. Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why? To be independent of politics. Why does each state have 2 senators? Equal representation for small states. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Vice President of the United States. Who vetoes bills? The President. The nation's first motto was E pluribus unum. What does that mean? Out of many, one. How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have? 27. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is one part of the judicial branch? Supreme Court. Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. Equality. Liberty. How can people become United States citizens? Naturalize. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. John J. What group of people was taken and sold as slaves? Africans. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? Senate and House of Representatives. How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? 435. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? Citizens of their state. It is important for all men age 18 through 25 to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why. Required by law. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives? 2 years. Name one example of an American innovation. Landing on the moon. Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s. Susan B. Anthony. Why did the United States enter World War II? To support the Allied powers. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. Name one power of the U.S. Congress. Writes laws. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does. Forms the government. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Many documents influence the U.S. Constitution. Name one. Federalist Papers. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. There are 3 branches of government. Why? Checks and balances. How many senators does each state have? 2. There were 13 original states. Name 5. New Hampshire, New York, New Jersey. North Carolina, South Carolina. When did the Great Depression start? The Great Crash, 1929. What amendment says all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are U.S. citizens? 14th Amendment. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who elects members of the House of Representatives? Citizens from their district. What U.S. war ended slavery? The Civil War. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What is Veterans Day? A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military? How long is a term for a U.S. Senator? 6 years. How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution? Amendments. How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case? 5. Who is the governor of your state now? Answers will vary. To find the governor of your state, please visit. Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one. General during World War II. Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent? Citizens in their district. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Why is the Declaration of Independence important? It says all people are created equal. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War? Russia. The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government? Executive branch. What is the highest court in the United States? Supreme Court. The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why? Because of the 22nd Amendment. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the capital of your state? Answers will vary. To find the capital of your state, please visit. Why were the Federalist Papers important? They supported passing the U.S. Constitution. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. The American Revolution had many important events. Name one. Declaration of Independence. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one. Fought for civil rights. Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain. High taxes. Why did the United States enter the Korean War? To stop the spread of communism. James Madison is famous for many things. Name one. Father of the Constitution. What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment? Powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. Thank you for watching. If this video is useful to you, please leave us a like and share it with everyone.